Hi, everybody. It's John Duck here with Ron LeGrand. Another edition of Ask Ron. Got a couple of questions, Ron. You ready to go?
I certainly am. Here we are on the last day of the year. Good time to get started for next year.
All right. We've got Mario in British Columbia.
Hey, Mario.
Is anyone here doing PPC Facebook ads, pay-per-click Facebook ads? How's that working?
Well, I don't know, Mario. I don't live there, so I couldn't know if anybody's doing anything there. However, when we got people all over the United States running uh, Facebook ads, and I guess PPC as well. I think getting better results on Google now than they are on Facebook. But here's the reality of it, Mario. I would prefer you didn't run those ads until you exhaust all the things you can do for little or no money. There's a list this long of things that you can do to get sellers to contact you without you having to spend that money on those ads. Those ads are not going to be cheap. I mean, you might buy cheap ads, but the cost of your lead is going to be pretty hefty. I mean, my reports around here from people that I talk to, my students that I talk to, these leads are running anywhere from $75 to $125 a piece. They're good leads, they're quality leads, and I get you, and they produce deals. But golly, think of what I could do with that same $125 to get probably more leads than that, and most certainly more leads than that, actually. So I see people spending money trying to do marketing, not really knowing what they're doing, and usually wasting it, not getting the help of professionals. And running these ads you're talking about absolutely requires the help of professionals, or you'll just waste the money on it. So work on the things that you can do without using your money. By the way, I've got a whole 3-day video event on that, finding sellers in any market or something like that.
Finding motivated sellers.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. And it's got over 25 different ways to find sellers in it. And I brought in 7 different outside students who are doing well. And some of them talked about Facebook ads. Call the office and get that course. We sell that course for $14.97. If you want to call the office, tell them Ron says you could have it for $9.97 and be well worth your money, and most certainly give you more than you can do to generate leads.
Okay, we've got Brian Lucy from Colorado.
Hey, Brian. Got a testimonial letter from Brian.
Hi, Ron. So I was just in a situation where I was trying to buy a house for $2 million, and over a few months of talking with the seller and having a completed contract, I went to look at the home and there was a realtor sign in front of it saying sold.
Ooh.
I started looking more into it and started finding more red flags as part of my due diligence. Would it be a decent idea to ask for a copy of their driver's license to verify the actual sellers and tell them the attorney will need to close the transaction?
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm glad you're doing your due diligence. Second of all, I don't ask sellers for a copy of their driver's licenses. I've never felt the need, honestly. I feel like I'm sitting in their house. I have no reason to believe it's not their house, but I always tell them I'm closing with an attorney, and the attorney is definitely going to get a copy of their proof of get their driver's license. He's definitely going to get a copy of that. Never seen a closing agent close without that. But other than that, I'm more concerned about why is the house sold by a realtor if you got it under contract as a FSBO? I must have missed something there. How in the world did it even get in the hands of a realtor? Was it listed before you got the contract? I'm sure you know that you don't want to do that. But I'd say there's more to the story. If you've got a contract on it, it's a valid contract, and then they went and listed it, and then they sold it, you got a legal claim if you choose to pursue it.
All right, our last question is from Evgenii from Nevada.
Mhm.
It's rather difficult to not take rent during the attorney process when handling tenant buyers who default because the payment is done electronically and I won't be able to prevent it. How does one deal with that?
So you're saying you filed eviction and your attorney told you not to take rent during the eviction? That would be correct, because if you do, you'll have to start the eviction all over again. So that's a question you need to ask the bank that it's automatically deducting from the account, not me, because I can't tell you how to stop that bank deduction from that account, but I am sure there's a way. You might have to go down there and tell them the story and let them figure it out for you. But even if it goes into your account, there's nothing stopping you from sending it back to them and explaining to them, first, you must pay the attorney, not me. And second, we can't take partial payment until we get all of it. And if you prove that you've done that, I don't see why that would affect your case at all.
All right, that's all our questions this week.
That's all we got.
Yep.
Come on, you guys are getting lazy. Come on, this you're not even working me. Better use this old brain. Get these questions in here. Have a happy new year, and I'll see you next week.